everybody, and welcome. My name is Catalina, and this is my one tile underground ascend challenge. I am so excited right now. I don't think you're as excited as I am. You don't even know what's coming. I have been working on this challenge for months. Literally months. I am gonna shove myself here in this little corner and let's get into it. This lot right here is going to be available on the gallery. As you can see, we are starting way underground. Here is our sim. I think she looks so happy to be here. This lot is on my gallery under CatalinaBrem, no spaces. You could also find it using the hashtag #OneTileUndergroundAscendChallenge. I will go ahead and explain the rules to you in this video while I also show you the process of how we set up the challenge. There is one thing I forgot to add in this video. You will see it in the next video where I'm actually playing the challenge, and it will also be there when you download the lot. And I will explain that to you guys towards the end. So the first thing we have to do is create our sim. You saw I already had her there, but I just went into the gallery and downloaded my sim self.
Marlene Quimba.
Rude. Anyways, I downloaded my sim self. This is what I used to look like. If you look at my other videos, you will see I had short red hair. I gave her a little bit more of a rugged makeover just to make a little bit more sense with the whole underground vibes. For aspirations, feel free to give whatever they want as well as their personality traits. I personally did loner, friggin', and recycle disciple because I felt like it would help make the challenge a little bit easier. It just looks so unassuming, so cute. I think it's adorable. All right, let's get into it. Way underground. For each floor, you will start in one tile, except actually not really. The second, third, and fourth floor are going to be all 2 tiles long just because you kind of needed that in order to fit the ladder in there as well. Each floor will also have its own separate theme. The bottomest floor is going to be dirt. The second floor is going to be made out of metal and steel. The third floor is going to be wooden. And then the last floor is going to be bricks. You are allowed to change the flooring and wallpaper as long as it still fits within that theme. As you guys know, there's multiple brick options, wood options. There are only a few metal options, and I'm pretty sure there's only one dirt option, but you could change the color. For each floor, you cannot use the same method to make money once you go up. Also not come back down to the previous level once you've ascended to the next level. For example, we're all going to use photography for our very first skill to make money on that first floor, because you kind of have to. It's the only thing you can do. You will not be able to use photography again once you've ascended. Have no fear though. I have left you plenty of surprises here and there so that you can come up with some cash so that you can start expanding and finding other ways to make money. We also have some lot challenges that we're going to have for each floor. So bottom floor is going to be off the grid and filthy. That second level is going to be off the grid and reuse and recycle. The third floor is going to be reuse and recycle and simple living. And then the final floor is going to be quick zone and grody. As you see here as well, I did box in every item that you're able to expand to. The reason why I did this is because when you expand over an item, it typically pushes the item out instead of keeping it within the walls. So this was a way to keep that from getting really annoying. And trust me, I play tested this. It does get really annoying, and this is definitely a way to kind of combat that. You will notice on the third floor there are chickens and cows. You are gonna have to go above ground to make this happen in the game. When you purchase your cows, chickens, llamas, whatever, they show up above ground. The last piece that I forgot to put in this video, but it will be there when you save the lot, a money vault. Every time you ascend to the next level up, you have to deposit all your extra funds into the money vault. Each level you want to acquire a certain amount of money as well as a certain amount of skills before you can go up to the next level. By the time you completely ascend and you are above ground, you will have had a total of 8 skills at least that have been completed to the max. And you will also have 200,000 simoleons for your sim to build their dream home above ground. Of those 8 skills, you are required to level up fully in your fitness, your gardening, your charisma, and cooking. All of this information is going to be in the description below. There it is. That is our 1 tile underground ascend challenge. Oh, and before I forget, I do also go live on TikTok playing the 100 baby challenge, as well as spin-off shows with those favorites from the 100 babies. Go ahead and find me on my TikTok, follow me there, and I will see you guys around. Bye. How much do we need to expand? When you expand, it's not going to cost as much when you're reaching a wall because there's already a wall there. And then look at that. You can delete it and make some more money. It's 1288. All right, well, let's start utilizing the things that we just found here. A robot vacuum dock and 1 robot vacuum. A story of 3 candles.